Hi there, and welcome back to Be Your Own Hero. If you are someone who struggles with low self confidence and you would like to build more but aren't quite sure how, well, then you're in the right place because today I want to talk about how to build confidence even if you don't have any at all. I'll give you a step by step process that you can begin to use today. Before we talk about how to build confidence, let's look at some of the common confidence destroyers. The first one is that we tie confidence to achievements. See, many people think that they'll feel confident when they reach a particular goal. So you might have heard somebody say things like, "Oh, I'll feel more confident when I just lose this weight or when I've got that job or something." But true confidence doesn't come from achievements. It comes from believing in your ability to grow and to learn and to try. The second confidence destroyer is that we compare ourselves to others. Social media, co-workers, friends. It's really easy to look at other people and think, that they've got it all figured out. But they don't. It's not the case. Everyone has things that they're struggling with. Believe me, nobody's life is perfect. The third confidence destroying factor is that we focus on our weaknesses. So instead of celebrating our strengths, we tend to fixate on what we're not doing good. And that really chips away at our confidence. Okay, now the truth is that confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up. It's about trying and believing in yourself, even when it feels uncertain. Okay, so let's talk about how to build it. So the first step is going to be start small and to celebrate wins. Confidence grows through action. So every time you take a step, no matter how small, you're proving to yourself that you're capable. And so how do we do that? How do we start small? We set achievable goals. That's the first thing. You choose one small thing that you can do today that pushes you slightly out of your comfort zone. For example, you might introduce yourself to someone, or you might speak up in a meeting, or try a new skill. The second thing is to celebrate your efforts. So don't wait for the big wins. Acknowledge every step forward, even if it feels very small. So, for example, what if you're someone who's terrified of public speaking? What would your first step be? Well, your first step would be to practice in front of a mirror. And then when that feels comfortable, celebrate that win. And then you move on to practicing in front of a friend. Step by step, your confidence will grow. Okay, so here's an action to help you along your way. At the end of each day, write down one thing you did well, no matter how small it was. This is a great way to reinforce your progress. Step 2. So the second step is to reframe negative self-talk. The way you talk to yourself, it really shapes the way you see yourself. So if you are constantly telling yourself you're not good enough, you'll end up believing that. But when you replace that narrative with something empowering, you start to shift your mindset. Okay, so how do we do that? Firstly, you need to catch the thought. So you need to pay attention to the moments when you're being really hard on yourself. For example, instead of saying, "I can't do this," notice the thought and then pause and then replace it with growth-oriented language. So you'll be looking at saying something more along the lines of, "I'm learning how to do this. That's fine. I can improve with practice." So, for example, if you're someone who tells yourself you're not smart enough to succeed, try replacing that with words like, "I'm capable of figuring things out," and your confidence will begin to grow. Okay, so the action for this step is to write down one negative thought that you catch yourself thinking this week and practice reframing it with a positive, growth-oriented statement. All right, so step 3. The third step is to focus on your strengths. Confidence really does not come from being great at everything. It comes from recognizing and owning what you're already good at. Okay, how do we do that? We write down your skills, write down all your skills, talents, and the qualities that make you unique. So, for example, are you a great listener? Are you a creative thinker? Are you someone who stays calm under pressure? If you find it's hard to see your own strengths, ask somebody who's a trusted friend or a coworker, somebody who's kind to you. Ask them what they think your greatest qualities are. So like I know someone who thought they didn't have any standout skills. And, after she listed all her strengths, she recognized she had a real knack for problem solving and for connecting with others. And those are two qualities that really boosted her confidence, especially for her career. Okay, so here's your action. Keep a list of your strengths somewhere visible, like on your desk or on your phone, and revisit it whenever you need a confidence boost. All right, let's look at step 4. So the 4th step is to take care of your body and your mind. Confidence is tied to how you feel physically and mentally. So when you prioritize your well-being, you naturally feel more capable and grounded. Okay, so how do we do that? Firstly, move your body. Exercise is a really great way. It releases endorphins, reduces stress, and builds on your self-esteem. So for example, just even a 10-minute walk a day can make a real difference. The other thing is to practice mindfulness. So activities like meditation or journaling can really help you stay present and help you manage self-doubt. You'll need it to recognize your self-talk as well. The third thing is to eat nutritious foods and stay hydrated, and this can improve your energy and your mood. Okay, so start your day with one small act of self-care, like 10 minutes of yoga and a healthy breakfast, and that'll set a positive tone for the rest of the day. Okay, step 5. This is the last one. The 5th step is to surround yourself with positivity, and that means, the people and the environments you spend your time with really influence your confidence. Being around people who are supportive and uplifting really makes it easier to believe in yourself. Okay, so how do you do that? You need to choose your inner circle very wisely. So spend time with people who encourage you and inspire you, not those who bring you down. And if you are someone who just doesn't have anyone in their world who's encouraging, try to engage with some uplifting content. So maybe read some books, listen to podcasts, or follow social media accounts that focus on growth and positivity. Okay, or, you could join a local networking group. The members in networking groups often share their wins and support each other's growth. So being a part of that community could boost your confidence in your personal and your professional life. Okay, so your action is to identify one positive influence, a person, a book, a podcast, and engage with it this week. So there you have it. Building confidence from scratch. It's all about small, consistent steps that help you believe in yourself. Okay, so let's recap the 5 steps. First one is to start small and celebrate your wins to build momentum. The second is to reframe negative self-talk and replace it with empowering thoughts. 3 is to focus on your strengths and own what makes you unique. 4, take care of your body and mind to feel your best. And 5, surround yourself with positivity and stay inspired and motivated. So here's your challenge for this week. Right, so this week, choose one of these steps and put it into action. Share your experience in the comments because I'd love to cheer you on. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with someone who's ready to build their confidence. Thank you for watching, and remember, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up and trying and believing in your ability to grow. See you next time.